Hello! Shadowcat back with more Rim of Time. And things are bad. But then again, in this new fledgling city of Tarvalon, when aren't they bad? Even Amara's in a daze because of how bad things are. That's how bad they are. So last time we left off, I told you that we were going to finish mining out all of this iron and coal. Which we have done. It's all down here. There it is. So that's good. Unfortunately, in the process of that... in the process of doing all of that, we have run out of a lot of other things. We ran out of water. We're running out of food. We're running out of pretty much everything we need. And we're running out of goodwill and morale as well. Half of the colony just wants to die. I mean, they don't even care anymore. They just want to die. So Weirin's in a daze. Why? Well, because Camlin died, and Black died, and lots of other things that most of it we have no control over. Amara, same thing, with the added benefit that she's been insulted several times. Because, you know, that's how you really help pull a colony together. You insult each other. And you try to make sure that everyone is as miserable as possible. So that's where we're at now. If we're going to survive at all, we need two things to happen. Number one, we need everyone to just take a chill pill and get over it. Because if we're all just going to be wandering around in a daze, nothing's going to get done, and all the things that are making them unhappy are going to continue to make them even more unhappy. Number two, with the loss of Black and Camlin, we now lost our primary doctor and we lost our cook. Now, Weirin can take the place of a doctor, and so can Eurus. We do not have a replacement cook. And so that means that even though Amara has some skill, but no passion, now we're all going to be cooks. The fact is this, I can send out hunters to bring back animals, but if there's no cooks, they never get butchered. And if they never get butchered, they rot in here like we saw so many carcasses do. So everyone is going to have to be a cook. Now, the problem with having a whole bunch of untrained cooks is that, well, untrained cooks give food poisoning. But the way I see it is this. If I have people eat raw food, there's also a chance for food poisoning. So, food poisoning is just something that we are going to have to deal with now. It is unavoidable. Until we can get better cooks and maybe somebody who's actually passionate. The other thing we're going to have to do is we're going to start hunting. There is no way we're growing anything. There's no way we can grow anything. We have no stockpile, no storage, which means we hunt it or we don't eat. Now, unfortunately, Amara is like my best hunter, and Amara's not helping. Felicity, you have a bow though, don't you? Yes, you do. And Eurus, you don't currently have a bow at all. So I want you to come and get this bow. And don't forget your knife. It's now up to you to bring home the bacon. Literally. Is everybody unrestricted? Yes, everyone is unrestricted. So it's time to go to work. Except for Weirin and Amara, of course, who are straight up just refusing to do work. You're really pushing the cause here. Solarian, I need you to clean this place up, too. You already don't know how to cook. We do not need additional vectors for food poisoning. I mean, we just don't. But here we go. What do we got? Fox meat. Somebody hunted a fox. That's a start. It's one very, very small step. Is there anyone else who has any social skill at all? Eurus has a 6. Solarian has a 3. Eurus. Can you calm down Amara? I mean, if you can get just one of them. Please. No. And no, of course not. You two need to snap out of it. We have a lot of work to do if we're going to survive. There's a lot of progress I wish that I could make right now as well, but seeing as how food is so very, very important right now, until we get that under control, other things are going to have to wait. Things that are on the menu. I want to get back to doing research at some point. As a matter of fact, I want to pull a research bench in here. I don't know if we'll ever actually get to use it, but I want the option. We can even put another one over here. Okay, Amara is no longer wandering. That's progress. Kinda. Of course, then she went straight to bed. So, that's 3 days where Amara did nothing. And Weirin, you're just wandering. I really need you to get over yourself. Thank you! So now they should both have catharsis. That will keep them from breaking for a couple of days. And as far as your biggest things, you soiled yourself, well, it's your fault. Okay? It really is your fault. Camlin Dyed will expire in 3 days. Black Dyed will expire in 3 days, which is about when the catharsis will expire. So, that'll work there. Now there's Mad Deer. Amara, your insults have already gone away, so that's good. Everyone get up. Okay, apparently everyone except for Eurus is going to get up. Mad Deer. How many Mad Deer? 1. Just the one? Just the one. And it's a little baby. Okay, can we handle a little baby? We're going to come out here. Weirin, I'm going to have you bestow might on Amara. Okay, Amara, you can come out this way. Solarian, you can take up there. No. Felicity, you go there. Solarian, you go there. Now, where is baby Angry Deer? There it is. Oh, there's more coming in. Okay, that one's down. Come on. I mean, I know it's an adorable little baby deer, but it came to us. Wait, yes, that's the button I want. Drafted Hunt. And there we go. Anything else? Nope. Be free. And venison is now on the menu. Admittedly, it is nice when dinner delivers itself. So, when they get the chance, I'm hoping that we'll move these. I would also like to work on making the Aes Sedai more Aes Sedai. And that's going to require a couple of things. Number one, at some point we are going to need to get a temple of some kind. At least that's what it's going to be called in here. Really, it's just going to be a room that we're going to use to do all of our rituals and stuff. And why is there a hole in the wall? Fix that. From there, we'll be able to start doing things like evaluating the other people in the colony to see if they have any kind of potential with the one power. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But the more people that we have who can channel, the better off we'll be. After all, we have Weirin, who can channel, and Weirin right now is a godsend. Speaking of which, you have a point available. We're working on advanced healing. While these are awesome, I think we're going to go with efficient. I'd like you to have more heals. More heals is going to be better. It'll let you tend to more people at once, which could be more important. I mean, we are going to have issues where we're going to have people that are going to be seriously wounded, but if you can take the edge off of everyone and just straight up heal the minor wounds, will be so much better. At least that's my way of thinking. So for the time being, I think I'm just going to let them gather as much food as they can. And winter has finally begun. Yeah. Winter has now begun. It's actually been freezing outside and snowy for several days. Yeah, this didn't just turn white overnight. It came early. And it was bad. And I hate it. And there's snow. And perhaps maybe if we can get down low enough on most of our priorities, maybe they'll even clear snow. I do have everything set up for clearing. We have spots where we will clear snow and make walkways, but that's part of cleaning, and as you can see, no one around here cleans. It is kind of a problem. But, I mean, we'll deal. Where are you going? Was that really the most efficient way to go? No, seriously, where are you going? You're hauling a doe. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Is there anything else that we can haul in? 3 more things. Some of them might be carcasses. And that would be more food. More food is good. Felicity's having a major break risk. Why? Numbing cold. Well, yes, I agree. Numbing cold. It is very cold out there, and we don't really have any decent clothing. Speaking of which, here's what I'm going to do about that. I'm going to change the order things are done in. I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to move pelt coats up to the top. Perhaps I can get Eurus to come and do some coats. I mean, coats would be good. We do have lots of textiles. I don't know why they don't do it. And we're getting more. I mean, we're getting so many leathers right now. Every animal we bring back is adding to it. And currently you're drawing water. Okay, that's fine, I suppose. This waste. Can we get this out of here? Please. Those benches got moved in, so that's good. And the hole in the wall's been fixed. Cool. Things are starting to look up a little bit. That's nice for a change. We haven't really had anything nice lately. I wonder how much more I need to do before I can finally put Amara back on a little bit of research. We have a decent enough stockpile of meat here. And we do have Felicity and Solarian who can hunt, as well as Eurus. I think we can do it. I'm going to do it. Amara, you are now allowed to research again. Please make sure you research something good. Because we kind of need it. I think I'm going to move this. We have all this open area over here. This is honestly one of those things that doesn't really matter that much. But it'll make me feel a little bit better having that closer to the room where all the heat is. And wow, what did you bring back? A horse? You hunted a horse? Okay. That's fine. Mr. Ed is on the menu. Okay. So, Amara immediately got to researching, and the first thing we have is underground water. Which is really, really good. It means that we no longer need these water drawing spots. We can now get an indoor location where we can draw water. So, that's going to be down here? We don't have steel. We can make them out of iron, but... Wow. There's really no good places to put them in. The only building is the laboratory we were going to make. Huh. Well, you know, at least we have it. We can work on it. We need underground wells before we can get to have, you know, pumps later on. And if we can get pumps, then we'll be able to simply pipe it from any of those locations. That's for the future, though. But at least we've laid the foundation now. And a lynx is hunting Felicity. There is so much other food on the map. Why would you hunt the one thing that can fight back? Alright, everyone gather up here. Where is it? There it is. I'm turning on drafted hunt. Make it think twice. Oh, and Weirin? Bestow might on Felicity. Okay, well that pissed it off pretty good. And now it's dead. Seriously, why would you hunt us? Is there not, like, other things that you can hunt? Look, there's rats, okay? Go catch a rat or a raccoon. You can do that. Don't hunt people! Just, why would you? Well, I mean, you made the mistake, you paid for the mistake. You had it coming. Alright. So, given enough time, and they'll finish even a few more things, now we have farming techniques. So the theoretical basis for larger scale farming operations including centralized feeding and scarecrows. Well, the centralized feeding isn't going to do us much good because, well, we don't really have anything to feed. But scarecrows could be helpful. I mean, the last thing we need is for animals to be coming in and eating our crops because we're going to need them. And perhaps before December gets any further in, we should probably be looking at that. We did manage to plant most of our crops within the highest fertility areas on the map. But we could do better. There's not a lot of soil left that we can really till. But I'll have Solarian take care of what he can. Then, scarecrows. So a humanoid figure made out of hay, dressed in old clothes to deter animals in large radius. Small animals will be too afraid to approach. It's not perfect, but it'll help. So we can put one of them here, and we can put another one up here. And that'll help preserve our crops. It's not perfect, won't stop every animal, but it'll stop a few of them. In the meantime, though, we get that done. All our farming is taken care of. The other thing that I'm waiting on is for Waz over here. Remember Waz, right? It's alright if you forgot about Waz. I mean, he is literally stuffed in a corner. He still has paralytic abasia, and 5 more days of that to go. However, I'm expecting that this session, yeah, he's going to come out of that, and he'll finally be able to join us. I also noticed we're starting to run a little low on meat. And I think that's because inadvertently, I may have put my best hunter on research duty. Felicity, what happened to you? Frostbite. Well, I wish that I could keep you closer to home, but I kinda can't. And now Solarian has food poisoning. Yeah, I mean, even as good as I think that we're doing, things could still be a lot better. And already we're out of food again. We do still have things marked for hunting, right? Oh, apparently not. Hold on. And those. Wow, there's not a whole lot of animals left on the map. We'll do what we can, though. Amara, you're praying. Praying for what? I don't know, but it's what you're doing. I wonder, is there anything else left on the map, though, that we could also get? Harvest. Harvest everything. Okay, some of that is our own heal root, which I guess is okay, but that's not 41 plants. What else are they harvesting, I wonder? I don't know, but if we can bring back berries or anything like that, anything will be helpful right now. What is this? So, Duchess Agatha Moses of the Shanchan is requesting that you build a monument to commemorate the ears of her uncle. Okay, we are in no position to be building monuments. I'm sorry. Even though it would be a really good way to get some goodwill with them, we can't build monuments right now. That'll be a thing maybe for later, if we want to make friends with the Shanchan. And I'm not sure we do. Eurus, can you clean this up? You're cooking in a filthy area. And that's just, it's not going to end well for anybody. And we are now out of food. Okay, Amara. I tried giving you the ability to do research, but apparently nobody else will do hunting. So, it's all on you, actually. The entire colony is literally on your shoulders. Either that, or we just don't do enough hunting. Because I think, no, not Solarian. Who was out hunting? Eurus is out hunting. Caravan animals. They seem to belong to some caravan and still carry packs with valuable items. Okay. What do we got here? It's, quagga? Whatever that is. What do you have? A little bit of silver, a little bit of kibble, some insect jelly, and some eggs. It's not much, but you know what? We're going to hunt you anyway. Just because you're food. You're food that's carrying food. It's like double the food. Wait, I thought you were coming to hunt it. Okay, well, you know, whatever. You do you. A solar flare. So, solar flares only affect things that are electrical, and we barely even have torches. So, not worried about that. Speaking of which, how are we doing on wood? Oh, we're doing fine on wood. No worries there at all. Felicity. I would have swore I told somebody else to clean this up, but would you please clean this up? I mean, this is why nothing ever gets done around here. Nobody really does anything. And now we have rare thrombos. Yeah. We're just going, we're gonna ignore those. We can barely handle the manhunters that come through here. I mean, we've handled them so far. However, just because we've handled them so far doesn't mean that we've been necessarily doing very good. Some of those animals have gotten really close. What I would really like is that if we could find stone cutting in research, then we could have walls. I mean, I could build walls now, but the walls would be made out of wood. And not only would that be a lot of wood, but that means that if there was a wildfire somewhere, it would burn down the outside walls. Whereas if you get stone walls, well, then you're protected from outside fires. Future planning. We'll get it someday. Right now, though, we just need food, so Amara can't do any research. And look at how disgusting this place is. Please, clean. How are we doing, Waz? Are you almost ready? 4 more days. 4 more days? Has it only been 1 day? I feel like the days are just dragging now. It's because we're not really getting anything accomplished. We're only just barely holding on. You know what it feels like? I once heard someone say that if you're in like a wilderness situation, there is a difference between surviving and enduring. If you're a survivalist and you know how to survive in any particular environment, you can do so. Ooh! Eurus! I didn't realize that thing would fight back. Run! Run! Run, 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 run! Run and keep running! Okay. Good shooting. Good shooting. That was my bad. I did not realize that they would go hostile. That was too close. If that thing had caught him, I don't know who would have gotten to him. Weirin would have gotten to him. Weirin would have been able to use healing magic. Speaking of which, you have another point. Also, I remember the last time I saw you. Yeah, magic deprivation. Is that how everyone feels? Yeah, magic absence. Magic absence. Felicity. You're naked, so yeah, I feel bad about that. Magic absence. Yeah, that's how everyone feels right now. Weirin, I think you should give everyone a demonstration. So let's all gather up here. Weirin's going to show us some magic. Weirin, bestow Might and Amara. There you go. So now, did we all get to see magic? Are we all happier now? You got to use magic, so that was good. You got to see magic. Magic use. And magic use. Okay. It's a small mood buff, but I'll take anything that I can get right now. So here's something good. When I told everyone to harvest every plant on the map, apparently they're bringing back berries. Bear berries and just regular berries. And that's helpful because that's going to let us turn a lot of this meat we're bringing in into pemmican. We can actually build a stockpile. Which reminded me that I actually kind of, left off from what I was saying earlier and didn't finish it. Survival and endurance. There's a difference between the two. Anybody can endure. I mean, people will endure for different amounts of time, but anybody can endure for a certain amount of time. I mean, if you're in the harshest environments, like Arctic cold, generally speaking, your endurance is going to be hours, if not less. Hence why they say in the rules of 3, it's only 3 hours without shelter. And that's not the Arctic cold. That's just, you being out in like a temperate forest somewhere. If it rains or something, you got about 3 hours. Because, yeah, you can get hypothermia in relatively warm temperatures if you're wet and can't get dry. It's bad. But anybody can endure for a while. The real trick is when it comes to surviving. Because if you can survive forever. And that's what we're trying to do. So we have quests that are coming down. A stash of goodies? Olivia, first general of the Black Tower. Okay. Not sure how a woman got to be general of the Black Tower, but sure. Has informed us of a collection of valuable items. Okay, we are not in a position to go get a skill trainer. It'd be cool, but we can't go do it right now. And hunt for an artifact. You've learned that a relic of the Aes Sedai is nearby. The Ashendare is an ancient object venerated by all Aes Sedai. If you could collect it, you could build a great reliquary to make Aes Sedai happy. It would attract wealthy pilgrims, bring more people. But first we need to find it. Sure. Okay. It's now active. But I don't know what else I can really do about it. I guess we'll find out later. Still, though, I mean, that's important. And I want to see, or I definitely want that at some point. That we will need a temple for. Because if we can find something of that importance, then, yeah, that'll be something that needs a building. And we have a flash storm. A flash storm around this chem fuel pond. It's a good thing those can't catch on fire. They would literally burn forever. As it is, though, we don't have to worry about too much burning. Okay, here's why nothing's getting brought in. Nothing is set to hunt. Okay, well, now it is set to hunt. And an ancient danger? Interesting. So as Amara draws near the ancient wall, a sense of foreboding overcomes her. She isn't sure why, but she feels that this dusty structure may contain great danger. Okay, well, yeah, leave it alone. I'm sure we'll get to look in it someday, but today is not that day. What are you doing out here anyway? You are harvesting the world's farthest berry bush. What are you doing? Get back here and haul these berries. Oh, you never do hauling, that's right. Okay, fine. Go do whatever then. I cannot believe you went all the way out there, harvested those berries, and now you won't even bring them back. I mean, that's just a special level of conceited right there. I cannot even lift my hand to bring in these berries. And now you have hypothermia. However, here's something important. Waz is down to less than 1 day. 22 hours, and Waz is going to be a part of the colony. Which is good, because number one, Waz is still in a decent mood. Being an optimist has really carried him, I think. Number two, we still have another bow and knife left over. We will be able to get another hunter, and another defender. Not to mention, what else do you actually do? Not much. You pretty much just hunt. Oh, and you build. So that's good. Yeah, yeah, you're already all set up. You're going to be a hunter and a builder. That's good. I'll take it. In fact, if you're going to be that much of a hunter, maybe, I can put Amara back on research. That would be special. And Solarian is now inspired to recruit. If only we had somebody to recruit. 13 hours left. I can't wait. $10 hours left. Okay, well, you know what? I can check on a couple of other things. Is there anything left on the map to harvest? No, we have literally harvested every map, or every plant on the map. So we're not getting anything else there. Now we are really just down to hunting. So as long as there's animals on the map, we're going to be okay. If anything happens to drive the animals off the map, though, like a cold snap, then we might have a really, really big problem. And this is why, you know, you're supposed to get an early start in the game and build up a food supply for the winter. But we never got that chance. That chance was taken away from us. And it's not like we missed it. We didn't do anything wrong. We just never got it. 3 more hours. 2 more hours. Almost. At least we're keeping up on meals. That's something. 1 more hour. There we go. Waz is no longer incapable of walking. Welcome to the colony. We look forward to having your help here in Tarvalon. And he's already to work. Clearing snow. I cannot believe we finally fell through enough that people will clear snow. Then again, I'm not sure I necessarily blame him. I mean, he's been laying there for half a year? So, I would probably get out and do anything I could too at that point. Although hunting would probably be better. Oh, that's because you have your knife out. Here, get your bow out. There we go. Now he's hunting. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Finally, our luck is turning around. More hunters means more food. And that means that we might actually be able to make some progress. At least before spring comes, because when spring comes, it's going to be all hands on deck. Planting before Beltane. And Beltane is going to be coming up here pretty soon. It's already the 12th of December. Winter is almost over. And did somebody kill a bear? I would have thought that a bear would have fought back. But I mean, right there, that's a lot of meat. A mad boombat? What happened? Okay. You're on fire. Can you put yourself out, please? Okay, you did. How bad are your injuries? You've been bitten, you've been burned, you have hypothermia, but you were on fire. So which is it? Do you want to be cold or do you want to be warm? It's hard to tell with you. With any luck, Weirin will come by and take care of you, though. Yeah, Weirin's coming down to take care of you. There we go. Did that take care of a lot? Yeah, that took care of a lot. That took care of all of your bites. So now we just need to worry about your burns. And now your burns are gone. I love magic. Ah, that is so great. Also, you leveled up? Yeah, you have a point. Which means that your healing is now up to full efficiency. I think it said, what? That was 8%? Yeah, reduces the mana cost of advanced heal by 80 or 8%. So now, basically, every 3 heals, you get 1 free. How exciting is that? And as they clear snow, I realize that my time is getting a little bit long, so I think I'm about ready to sign off here. Take a little bit of a break, while they get to take their break and cook some of this meat that they've got. They have a lot of it now. We'll be able to put Amara back on researching now, I think. A grizzly bear is hunting Felicity. Where is Felicity? Over there? Okay. Alright then. Everyone respond. Everyone get out here. Before we sign off for today, we have one last challenge. And now, for the first time, we face it as a full colony. Mostly. Shoot the bear. Okay, well that pissed it off. Shoot the bear. Shoot the bear. How is it still catching up to us? Shoot the bear. Okay. We killed the bear. That was a tenacious bear. I mean, I don't know why it wanted us. Why not go get a tasty bunny? Why not? Although I do notice that the wildlife is getting a little thin. I hope that's not going to become a trend. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave off there and give them a chance to settle everything down, clean up a little bit. Don't have to worry about food now. We got it. We just got to cook it. And I think I can trust them to cook it. They've been doing a good job so far. So, if you want to see what happens next time as we go into spring and come up on the first year of this colony, which is a major milestone, if you can make it 1 year, you're pretty much set. If you want to be here for that 1 year and for Beltane, make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit the bell icon so you're here for every video when they come out. If you know somebody else who loves RimWorld or loves the Wheel of Time, then share this video with them. They'll enjoy it. Then you can both come back, leave a like, leave a comment down below, especially if you want to become a part of this colony. Weirin, Solarian, and Amara are named characters. However, Waz, Felicity, and Eurus are still up for grabs. Anybody who wants it, just leave a comment down below and say you want to be an Aes Sedai, and I will make that happen. That being said, I will see you for the next episode of The Rim of Time, and until then, take care.